Wait. We don't know what he's planning.
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry. This time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the creepy crew? If anyone could fight her off...
I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it.
My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data.
And then kick your evil ass.
You misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Our enemy draws near.
Sure, why not?
That's gonna leave a mark.
This shouldn't take long. Fail, Smydra! No time for good cop, bad cop.
Hydra Immortalis! Taking the shot!
There is no...
Brace yourselves, people. Company's coming. Your time now!
You really are are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego.
Engaging! Keep some for the rest of us.
Let's try this one.
Your toys never cease to amaze me, Tony.
Never surrender. Feel horrendous.
As ordered!
Guess we're not done yet.
From the rift, her blessing emerges.
Won't be in vain.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Credit where credit is due. Stark knows his technology.
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait! We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger?
I would be more concerned about the maze.
Oh, I was getting to that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits. The Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
what my future holds. I will not be defeated. That will not distract me.
Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped. The champion has failed.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take a few swipes at her kneecaps.
My fate is no different from yours.
Consider it done. No mercy for the servants.
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
I feel stronger already.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you.
I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me.
Is this about what Banner found in your...
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made...
At least you managed to grab what...
Tiny victory, I guess. But I'm... Especially knowing what kind of stuff my...
Perhaps I should know more about him.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb... Over...
So Banner wants one of your father's bombs.
That's the thing that puts the Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator and if that's what Banner's after...
Whatever it is, we will never let...
Well, I hope you're right. I wish I could have your candy.
If it helps, we could go through the files together.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now, I just need...
Another banner day for the Suns. Oh, hey,
If Lilith mindjacks me, she's gonna be surprised.
How are you?
Better than... I've been watching this for hours. hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood. But I guess Queens is not important.
How is your Aunt May faring?
Thanks for asking, Hunter.
That must be...
It really is. I've been trying to reach her on her cell all day today. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her.
We cannot afford... You are an invalid...
Well, you've certainly made me feel like I just don't want to get swept up with the glamour of Abby life and forget... Oh, looks like I...
From your...
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her.
You should call...
Yeah. Thanks for checking in on me. Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls.
It's your move, Tony.
Move for me.
You made short work of that deep hell abomination.
I can't move for you. That defeats the purpose of the game. Why don't you just tell me what's bothering you instead?
How do you know something's bothering me? You using the all-seeing eye of Agamotto again? Well, I hate to break it to you, Doc. It hasn't been working.
It's good to have you around, Hunter. You don't treat me...
How so?
America didn't exist in your time. With you, I get to...
We are all in this fight together.
And I appreciate it. I hope you know that. You have your own legend to deal with. That expectation must give you...
It can be hard to live up to...
Then don't. Live up to your ideals. Like it or not, your words and actions carry...
Thanks.
Sorry. Didn't mean to lecture. Had a good time, Hunter.
The Darkhold speaks of fog.
I'm concerned about the integrity.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Art is very subjective. Who am I to judge?
Always on the hunt, right?
Nico and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase.
It's a simple question.
I mean... maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lab?
It is possible. We were busy. Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No. The one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, we could use the accelerator to destroy the Parchment of Power?
I would say, theoretically, that without the Parchment of Power...
the prophecy could not come to pass.
But that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility. You never told me that. My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but... it is better if I show you. Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure...
evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead of us. And to think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
Look, I'm not looking for your deep, dark diary secrets. Don't get free. Can't believe I'm actually asking you this, but I wonder if you could give... Yeah, I don't want to know card tricks or anything like that. I just want to know more about the secrets.
Let me teach you something small to start off with.
I promise I'm a quick study. Don't hesitate.
I do not doubt your intelligence, which is why we have to start small.
What kind of damage could a little book learn?
Well, reading the wrong grimoire has the potential to wipe your mind completely and turn you into an empty vessel ripe for possession by non-corporeal entities.
Don't read the wrong books. Got it. See?
Just let me know when and where.
It's good that we have the kind of relationship where I can come to you about...
You could not talk to...
He knows his stuff, but if I came to him to teach me, I'd never hear the end of it. The man loves the sound of his own voice. If you don't mind...
Do not worry. I will...
That's the kind of commitment I like to hear.
Very well. I think I have the perfect reading for your first assignment. There is a book, Occulta Peric...
Oh, my Latin is a little rusty, but does that say...
Ancient wizards did not like to get clever with their book title.
You appear to have something on your mind, Hunter.
You obviously have something to say, so please say.
We need to go back to the Hydra lab.
I don't need to hear any more.
You think you are being tough and decisive. We are running out of time and we need to take the...
And say I agreed to the plan. And you returned to the lab. And Hydra... It seems that would be an even... This is the last I want to hear of such... When I said you needed to work better as a team last night, I didn't mean you needed to work better...
You were the one being...
Oh.
That is right. Your overprotectiveness is...
I'm fighting every second to make sure you stay alive. So if I come across as overprotective, if you're feeling productive, maybe gather the team and use their collective resolve. It seems time is what...
Hunter, consider yourself the only invite.
The only one?
I'll spare you the sappy stuff, but you've climbed to the top of my...
I am honored that you think of me that way.
Chill there, Hunter. You are get...
But how will I show my appreciation if not through...
Don't.
All the time,
Fine,
Nico.
you're at the top, okay?
Maybe if I was at the top of the ladder and
you know
not
how...
1 second.
Good.
I'm surprised your
Believe
favorite
it or
spot is the
not,
chapel.
My family used to go
What
to church.
changed?
Do I look like a psych major? You know, onions. And I took your advice. I showed my mom the kindness that she couldn't show me. I forgave her.
It requires a very special character to forgive your...
And now that that weight is off my shoulders, now there is no holding me back. And like you've been there for me, whatever you need.
Hunter.
I did.
Be honest with me. Am I really the right person?
You have been worried about your place on the team, Robbie.
I hope that when the time...
Did you have other concerns?
Yeah, but we don't have a week. Just tell me what I gotta do.
I'm glad to be sharing a space with Matt.
Howdy.
You seem...
Why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night.
I am glad...
Thanks. Although, I'm probably... I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist.
So...
Yeah. We've been so busy fighting Lilin and vampires with the Wa...
You have my blood.
Ah, good. Because I've already started. I want to look into Dracula's history. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto?
That...
Probably shouldn't say anything more.
In the Abbey?
Exactly.
So, Eddie, I overheard what you said about the Dracula investigation.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm? Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
You probably could have pulled this off without me.
Just feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
That's the trio.
Don't want to get up.
I've been waiting. No, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
I'll make quick work. I think you got him. A few more.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it. That's one hell of a move.
Strength still grows.
The loss of one innocent life is too many.
I wonder if I could inquire about a set of adamantium fangs. Now remember who's on. Is this what you had hoped for? I'll make quick work of you.
Whatever gets the job done.
Here it comes.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Maybe. I think you got him.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me!
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn of eternity.
I cannot allow that!
How long have you been waiting to do that?
What a waste.
Be my Don't cross my path again.
This is gonna get messy. My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we...
Any last words?
Your reputation hardly does your intensity justice.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own. No one hurts you more than family. Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
You might not believe it, Hunter, but this ordeal with the sun...
That is fantastic.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. I don't think I can properly express my relief.
This is a small victory and...
Of course. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun.
Your support is...
marvelous. But... before... well, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone...
I was hoping you would feel that way. I can't... Thank you for your help, Hunter.
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting... Think of every play he's backed so far. That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep let's debrief on... Looks like...
I do.
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective.
Dr. Morby.
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything else.
I will see if I can find...
The energy in the Abbey is electric right now.
You were right, Blade.
You know, even I...
So...
We're not exactly friends.
Sounds like someone is developing a... You know, grudging respect is the first step to real...
It's time...
It seems we can find...
Thankfully, we have more...
Hunter,
I only did...
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than...
And still no...
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found...
Hunter, hello.
Anything?
And talks about Dracula's underwater base at the bottom of the ocean.
I don't know how to break this to you, but I helped cover that story.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now. Quickly, you must help them.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I'm looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Must be my lucky day.
First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
you're ready. You scared yet? You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it. Dibs on the ugly one.
The elements bow to me.
That must have taken practice.
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
If these vampires are truly stockpiling victims, there is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Our enemy draws near.
That face. You ain't good enough for me. wasn't even trying that hard. You don't want to get up.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Don't tell Storm, but I understand where Dahlia is coming. Hunter,
What do you need?
Storm seems off.
Of course.
You both know what it means. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be...
All right.
Thank you. Oh, and...
You can grab a coffee and pet a cat in the same shop. It's pretty great. You were right about the
I like to come here when I am feeling...
Subtlety is not your...
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think... Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are...
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers.
I think the fear is natural. Having a bit...
That is a...
Just because we are strong does not...
Where were you when I... That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to...
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you.
So...
It gets... Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to... Oh, please. Is there any... I learned of her through the X-Men. Once mutants hit a certain age, their powers manifest.
Was that the only...
No. The second time I tried, the orphanage told me...
I've never...
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct.
Different.
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head.
Do you think the vampires are
It's hard to say.
Dahlia and the Morlocks are both mutant.
It's possible there's a connection there.
No.
How did it...
We talked. It is sweet.
Yes, yes. My...
Good to see you getting all buddy.
How did you know I was...
I can.
Are you...
We were...
Let me guess. You will not allow...
No.
What do you know?
Morlocks are...
Who says they are?
Well, society, mostly. Just because they can't...
Could they join the X-Men?
They could. But the Morlocks don't trust us. Can't blame...
Anything else?
What can you tell?
I know mostly what you do. They're mutants who live beneath the... I read through their SHIELD file.
Why does SHIELD have a...
Groups of unknown mutants who... I don't like it either, but...
Thank...
See... Dahlia's a good kid, if anything.